Level 1. Bosage Militia. You are 17 years old. You sit on an old plastic chair outside a small grocery shop in southern Tehran. You have a cheap phone and only one task: observe. If you see groups of young people gathering in numbers greater than 5, you press the speed dial to contact the local unit. If someone starts filming the police or chanting slogans against the government, you immediately send their location and description over the radio. One night, a group of students is arrested right in front of you after you report their gathering. One of them looks straight at you as he's dragged into the vehicle. For the first time in your life, you understand the power of a single phone call. You don't receive an official salary. Instead, you are paid with special subsidy vouchers reserved for Basic families. These vouchers mean the difference between your family eating meat or surviving on dry bread for an entire month during runaway inflation. In this small neighborhood, no one leaves unless you give the nod. You can detain them until security forces arrive. You learn to read fear in people's eyes, the supposed sign of deviant thinking. One afternoon, a small protest breaks out. You see a woman without a headscarf shouting slogans. Your commander shouts through the radio, "Do your job." You rush forward, swinging your metal baton into the crowd. The moment blood splashes onto your gray uniform, you realize something. You are no longer a poor child. You are part of the system now. The local shops start giving you free cigarettes. Not because they like you, but because they fear you. Level 2. IRGC Soldier. You are 20 years old. Your zeal and ruthlessness in the Basij have caught the attention of recruitment officers. You are formally admitted into the core force. You wear an olive green uniform. On your shoulder sits the IRGC insignia, a hand gripping a rifle. You are sent to training camps in the central Iranian desert. Here, you learn how to handle an AK-47, alongside 5 hours of religious doctrine every day. You are taught that obedience matters more than justice. You are deployed to the Kurdistan border to eliminate separatist groups. You see villages placed under total lockdown. Most of your time is spent guarding checkpoints on dusty red roads. One night, your unit is ordered to raid a house suspected of sheltering insurgents. When the door is kicked open, inside there is only a sleeping family. The official report later reads, "Target neutralized." You begin receiving real privileges: the right to buy a Saipa car on interest-free installments, access to the most advanced military hospitals. Your pay equals about $450 a month in reals. You realize loyalty to the regime is the only path to building a stable life. You no longer see civilians as fellow citizens. You see them as subjects to be controlled. Your conscience slowly gets replaced by military orders. Level 3. IRGC Intelligence Officer. You are 26 years old. You have grown quieter. Your record is clean and your observational skills are sharp. You are transferred to the IRGC Intelligence Organization. Your salary rises to $950 a month. You put your uniform away in the closet. Instead, you wear simple dark suits to blend into the crowds of Tehran. Your job is what they call internal cleansing. You no longer carry a gun on the streets. Now you handle surveillance reports. You monitor university professors, journalists, and even government officials who show signs of deviation. You learn how to access confiscated phones, recover deleted messages, and reconstruct entire communication networks. One night, you sit behind a one-way mirror in a secret interrogation room. The subject is an old classmate of yours, now a journalist investigating corruption in IRGC projects. He begs for help when he sees the faint silhouette behind the glass. You say nothing. You simply sign the order transferring him to solitary confinement in Evin prison. 3 weeks later, a short report is placed on your desk. It contains only one line: "Subject died during interrogation." You fold the paper and go back to work. You understand something. In Iran, privacy is a crime against the state, and you hold the keys to everyone's secrets. You live in the shadows. No one knows who you are, but everyone fears someone might be listening. Level 4. Quds Force Operative. You are 32 years old. After years in internal intelligence, you are transferred to a unit responsible for operations beyond the border. You officially become an officer in the Quds Force. Your salary is now $2,000, paid in hard currency to operate abroad more easily. You carry forged passports, often under Iraqi or Lebanese identities. You are no longer in Tehran. You appear in Baghdad, Damascus, or Beirut. You don't fight on the front lines. In reality, you coordinate nighttime weapon supply routes, from drone components to anti-tank missiles hidden inside agricultural trucks. You train local militias to ambush military convoys, fire rockets at forward bases, and turn desert roads into minefields. You watch foreign cities burn through the screen of a drone feed. One time, the drone camera zooms in on a target. A child is playing with a ball in the courtyard. You hesitate for a second, then you give the order to launch the missile, and call it a victory for the axis of resistance. Every death abroad becomes another brick, strengthening Tehran's power. You become a ghost, directing proxy wars. You no longer see blood. You only see target coordinates and the shifting lines of the geopolitical